Hi everyone, welcome to Diana's Table. Today I'm going to be making chicken soup. This is what I make for my family when they're feeling sick and feeling low. So it helps to boost your energy and also to boost your immunity. So I hope you'll try it today, and let's get started. As you prep your chicken, it's important to remove its tail and all fatty skin around its body. This helps to eliminate the unpleasant odor, and you're able to get a clear and healthy broth. I also like to remove its lower legs and other excess fat beneath the skin, as well as around its neck. Rinse the chicken well in water several times. Make sure that you also clean its cavity thoroughly. Once the water starts to simmer, you can add the chicken and all the vegetables and the seasoning. Onions, garlics, and celeries will definitely add flavor to the broth. Whole black peppercorns will keep the broth clear and add enough salt at this time to season the broth. When it starts to boil, I usually skim off all excess fat and any dregs that float to the top. Cook the chicken for 20 more minutes in medium heat. While the chicken is being cooked, you can prepare the vegetables to make soup. You can use different types of vegetables such as broccoli and beans, in addition to these basic items I'm using here. I'm using shallots today, but you can also use regular onions. Once the chicken looks tender enough to be falling apart, remove the chicken from the broth. Separate the two thighs carefully and shred the remaining meat and set them aside for later use. Drain the broth and keep the stock to make soup and porridge later. In a medium pot, saute the cubed vegetables in perilla oil. You can also use butter or olive oil. Stir fry for a few minutes until they begin to turn color. You can now add the chicken broth and the shredded chicken meat once the broth begins to boil. Add salt and pepper to taste. Cover and cook for another 5 minutes at low heat. Now a very healthy and tasty chicken soup is ready, and I'm sure that your family will enjoy this hearty soup. Now you can prepare the vegetables for the chicken porridge. In addition to these basic items that I'm using here, you can also add green beans and asparagus. Pre-wash an equal amount of regular white rice and sweet rice. Saute them together in perilla oil, and you can also use sesame oil until the rice turns color. Add chicken stock and continue to stir to prevent the rice from sticking to the bottom. When it starts to simmer, add the chopped vegetables and more chicken stock. Continue to add chicken stock little bit at a time and stir. I usually repeat this process about 3 times. Porridge is done when it's creamy, like risotto, but a bit more runny. Serve with chicken thigh on top. In Korea, we have a saying that if you have one chicken leg, you eat the whole chicken. And actually, chicken leg is reserved for the elders in the family, or actually male members. But since I made it, I'm going to eat it myself. So here we go. Although I made it, it's really tasty. I hope you try it. Happy cooking and happy eating!